From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
All right, everybody there?
Yes.
Yeah, all good.
Well, it's like charades, but only using the mouth. That's all you get to figure it out. It's a little bit tricky without a doubt. If you didn't know, now you know what it's about. I hate mouse charades. The best game you've ever played. It's time to play this game. If you can figure it out, then you've got it made.
Really?
Yo, why are you remixing a song that doesn't need a remix?
Stupid. You know me, I don't like this game.
It's a Roz and Mocha original, a Roz and Mocha favorite.
Yeah. Is it though?
Yeah, the fans love this game. Boy, oh boy, do they love it.
So mouse charades, we'll get back to this. And I'll say, every time we play mouse charades, it pisses me off too. One, because I think that the game is fixed, that it's rigged against me, right?
Okay.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
But the other thing that pisses me off is that every time we play mouse charades, everybody starts DMing me that game that stole mouse charades.
Oh,
and they call it, I don't know what they call it.
I know.
But they stole it.
Yeah.
And they're making money off it, which is really infuriating. But anyway, so I don't like any part of this. I don't like the
Can we do something? Can we sue them?
Can we sue them?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not up to us. And I don't know, dude.
You get a lawyer?
Nah, I got a lawyer. I'm not going to spend money on that.
Oh, all right.
It just pisses you off, though, you know. But anyway, so mouse charades is very much like traditional charades. Only the clues are given with sounds. So there's no sort of motion. You can't like make gestures with your hands. Damn it. Maury will be the clue giver. Once again, it is myself, Roz, against Mocha. And I historically have done very poorly in this game. But once we play, you'll understand why. And that is because the whole thing is 100% rigged. And I swear to God, one day I'm going to blow the top off this thing once I figure out how.
Okay, so 20 seconds on the clock. Dan Maury, are you ready?
Always.
Okay. Who's starting? Who's
You're
going?
the loser. You go first.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
And go.
That is pushing something through the snow. That is slurping. Is that drinking? Is that what is that sound? That is a bug? Is it a bug moving its way across the pavement? A snail trail. That is what is that?
Slicing a carrot.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, this is, you know what I
Slicing
mean?
a carrot?
Okay. Right?
Sound. My answer would have been like shoveling snow or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Also,
scraping a
carrots
sidewalk.
like more crunch when you cut them.
Yeah. Have you never had a carrot or sliced a carrot?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's my
Mocha,
turn, right?
you're up.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
That is playing drums, singing a song, dancing to a song, singing, playing, timpani, playing the bongo. Yeah, playing the bongos.
Oh, yes.
Shut up.
There you go.
It was the bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I
thank you.
understand.
So
Okay,
score,
I'm
Shem.
ready. Shut
So
up.
far, it's a one.
Shut up. Just stop.
sorry.
Just stop. Okay.
1-0.
This hurts
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, do we
That's what she
clap
said.
winners here?
No, we just
We always
stop.
celebrate
Go.
wins.
Stop. Go.
Okay,
Just
Dan
next
Moore,
one,
ready?
please.
Yeah.
Jesus, I hate this.
Ding.
Ding. It's the start of a game.
Ding.
It sounds like you are now ringing a bell and cutting a carrot.
That's what I was going to say.
Is it ringing a bell, then cutting a carrot?
Ding.
Okay, no, it's ringing a bell, but maybe you're not ringing the bell. What was it?
An elevator door opening.
Obvious.
So carrots and elevators are the same thing. Here.
Next.
Ready, Maury?
Yeah, of course.
That is drinking water. That is taking a bath. That is showering. What the hell are you doing to your mouth? That is sucking a
bath.
Oh, God.
Drinking out of a straw. That is slurping up soup.
Yes.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Wow, that was...
Stop it.
Yeah, I feel for Roz here.
Drinking a bath.
No, I didn't say drinking a bath. You're the one that finished that sentence for me.
Okay, go,
All right.
Maury. Go.
Ready, Maury?
Okay, yeah.
Go. That is a boat coming into the harbor. That's a crash.
The hell?
That is something slow crashing into something meaty. That is like it's not a boat coming into the. What is it?
Plane landing.
Oh my god.
A plane landing?
Yeah, it was when the wheels came down.
Okay.
I would have guessed me asleep.
To be honest.
Sleep apnea.
Okay. Next. Just go.
Okay.
Mocha's last one. Here we go.
Just
Ready?
Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting a free throw in basketball. Hitting a home run in baseball.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What kind of baseball
Okay,
sound
let me break
is
it
that?
down. Bat hitting the ball.
No. Nobody has ever made
Ball
that
in the
sound.
air.
Nobody has ever made
Ball-
that
let
sound.
me finish. Ball
No.
hitting the air, and then
You're not allowed to finish. Stop.
That's the crowd.
No human has ever, when somebody says make the sound of a bat hitting a ball, has gone. No human has done that. The sound is this.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
That's it. No, you didn't. No. You're like putting laundry on the counter, is what that sounds like, and then everybody applauds, right? Like if that's what that was.
Clearly, it was good. Mocha got it.
Shem score?
1, 2, 3, nothing.
Why
Mocha.
do that? Why would you do that now?
I
Why
need to
are you-
count.
No, just count.
I just
That,
did.
I don't
ladies and
need you to do a
gentlemen,
thing.
is how we play.
I don't need you to
Mouth
be funny.
charades on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Just count.
Look at that, making everybody happy today.
God.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just at school right now, coaching a senior boys basketball team. But
there you go.
yeah, it's great.
Okay, well, here we go.
Awesome.
Roz and Mocha's Vintage Moments.
Get it off your chest.
Would you like to give your name or no?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's Jess.
Okay.
Jess? Okay.
Jess, Jess.
Okay, Jess. What's on your mind? What do you got to get off your chest? What do you want to vent about?
So back last week, you guys had a wicked segment about kind of like kids your children that do these ridiculous things and like you have no idea why they do the things they do. And I've got 3 crazy kids, but my middle child is like the classic, typical middle child that I don't think will ever grow up, which is fantastic. But so this middle child got sent to his room. This is a couple of years ago now, but he's still the same.
Wait, well, I'm going to pause you for 1 second, Jess. Can you give us an age range where this
Okay,
story
so he was
takes place?
6 at the time, and he's turning 9 this March.
Okay.
So what happened?
Yeah.
He gets in trouble. He gets sent to his room.
Yeah. So he gets in trouble, doing whatever, talking back or just, being him. He gets frustrated easily, but gets sent to his room. And typically he doesn't really care to get sent to his room because he's got a ton of toys and stuff in his room. He's occupied. Like he owns it. And he's like, sure, whatever. I'm going to my room.
Wow.
Like no big deal. So yeah, like he doesn't care and the behavior doesn't stop, that kind of thing. But so I went in there and I took out like a ton of toys. I'm like, nope, you have no access to this. This is not happening today. You're going in your room. And I left like Lego and that kind of thing, just easy things to occupy him, but he's very, very creative. So like he would build forts and have the best time of his life in his room if I let that happen.
Yeah.
So he's in his room, probably like an hour and a half or something. I don't know. Did his time, comes out, no big deal. We're hoping the behavior changed. Surely it didn't, but, it gets better eventually. Anyways, like a couple weeks go by and I'm in there trying to like vacuum his room, make it look nice and cleaning up his mess. And I'm like, there's this weird odor in here. It kind of smells funny. And we have a dog, we have a cat. So I kind of thought, okay, maybe one of them had been in here, but I vacuumed, the odor kind of increased a bit, thought nothing too much of it, but came back like the next week to vacuum and it was still there. Mm-hmm. So I'm down on the floor and kind of like, where is this coming from? Mm-hmm. And I moved his bed, which was a box spring at the time, on the floor. and it released the most god-awful odor I have ever smelled in my life, worse than like a skunk spray outside of your house.
Right.
And I could not figure out what was going on. But it turns out that his excuse was that he didn't think he could leave his room to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And and he decided to urinate down the heat vent and all over the box spring of his bed. And I mean, this had been sitting, he's the only room that has carpet, so it even went under the carpet and just like created a layer of urine underneath the floor. And it wasn't until I moved things that this scent just exploded. And it took like over a week, nobody could be in there. The doors had to be closed. The whole house started smelling like it. Like, I mean, worse than this skunk spray of being outside. It was awful. And we did like the baking soda and vacuuming that up. We did the urine destroyer stuff. We did pet kind of vacuum things. We eventually had to throw the box spring in the mattress. Just could not be saved. And he was thrilled because then he got bunk beds.
Okay, so so when you had the conversation with him and you said that he peed down the heating vent and then also on the bed, was he just sort of standing there trying to pee down the vent and some got on the bed, or was he just standing there spraying it all over the place?
I feel like he was spraying. Like, I feel because it was also in that Lego I left in his room, which we also didn't find out till later when I picked it up to move it and saw all this like yellow in the bottom of the Lego bin. Bin.
Right.
Oh my gosh. It was so bad.
How many times did he go?
I don't know. It was like this kid was just full and decided that maybe it was multiple days of this. I don't know.
Because maybe that's something that he just did in there. Like maybe it wasn't that time when you sent him to his room. Maybe you discovered like a pattern. Like maybe this is just something he does.
Yeah, not anymore, thank goodness. But I think it happened more than once.
Yeah, because I think that if you're gonna pee in your room, right? I don't think you start by spraying it everywhere.
No, you gotta start.
I don't know.
I think
the bench is very close.
Yeah.
Like the Lego drawer.
Yeah, like I think you're a little bit more discreet the first couple of times, but after that, like he may like every time you got mad at him, he may have just gone up and taken it out on his room. You know?
Right. I feel like you're right. Definitely the vent was close to the box spring, so that was likely in the same episode.
Yeah.
But the Lego could have been a whole other.
And then the heating vent, that's an assault on the whole family.
Yeah. That's when he leveled up.
It was awful. It was awful. He's a great kid, but it was awful at the time.
Wow.
See, my dad's punishments with us were definitely not being sent to your room to like hang out. It was like, well, A, beating. 2, it could have been sent to your room and write lines.
Right.
Over and over again. I will not, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or it was literally stand in the corner, face the wall until I tell you to turn around.
Yeah.
No, this kid loved being sent to his room. He still does.
Of course, because it was fun.
He just goes up there and plays Lego and pisses all over the place.
I know.
No, you got to up your punishment game, Jess.
I absolutely do.
It's like sit in the living room on the couch and don't stare at nothing else. Just
but
sit
he's the
there.
kid that, like, when he does bad things, like, my husband and I are trying to stifle our laughs and, like, not smile and try and get him in trouble. But he's so cheeky and he's such a little, like, he's just such a cutie.
He's got you wrapped around his finger.
Oh, he does.
Damn.
He sure does.
That's how you get a new Lego and a new bed.
He's a terrorist.
Damn.
It's true.
Hi, Jess. Thank you for sharing your vented moment. You feel better?
Yeah, actually I do. It's a pretty funny story. I love that one.
That's wonderful. You're the best. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Ooh, I'm going to say Mocha.
Hey, love you, Jess.
All right, love you too, guys. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Fellas, stay woke.
Oh, no. What happened?
Pay attention. There's another girl on TikTok who's teaching other women how to finesse a guy.
Oh, we're switching it up this time.
Not how to get a guy.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, how to finesse a guy.
How to finesse.
This seems irresponsible.
All right.
When you say finesse, what do you mean finesse? Explain that to me.
How to play a guy. How to say something that's going to make the guy give you exactly what it is you want.
Oh, it sounds dirty.
Want a man to spend money? Just tell him he's broke. Is it harsh? Yes. Is it ethical? Probably not. But does it work? Yeah. I want you to say, I mean, if you can't afford it, that's like totally fine. You can just tell me that. Because what they're going to say is, no, it's not that. I can afford it. You say, okay, well then what's going on? I mean, nothing. Like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm in sales, just to put this into perspective. Reality is, if you're a woman and your client's a man on the other side of the Zoom or the phone, there is such a powerful power dynamic that you can play on. Like I'm telling you guys, they would rather pay for something than tell a female over the phone that they can't afford something. And this also just isn't in sales too. This is, you know, if you want a guy to buy you a table, if you want a guy to take you out to dinner, it's like, oh, well, if that place is like too expensive, then we can go somewhere else. Oh, no, it's not too expensive. Like, I got it. Like, okay. And this is honestly kind of evil, so you didn't hear this from me.
Maria, why are you writing down notes?
I'm not writing down notes. Oh, no.
It was a checklist is what it was.
Yes, okay, and next. No,
like,
that's wild.
What's that girl's account? I'm going to follow her.
Can you send me the TikTok, please?
Yeah, I mean, is it surprising that stuff like that works? No.
I think it's unethical. I don't think that, like, you should do that.
I mean, it's sort of, you know, when she's switching between like business and personal, right? Like it's just sort of a catch-all to get any guy to pay for anything. Yeah.
Right? This is her like universal kind of.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that mentality though on TikTok. Like I will say there's a lot of this like generation where it's like the man has to buy you everything in order for you to like accept him as like your boyfriend, which I think is absurd.
But they learned that from
why are
the
you
other
writing down notes?
generations.
I'm not writing notes.
This is like, it's the other thing that's kind of crazy to me is that they just make videos about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, fully.
Like, is she single? Because if her boyfriend's listening to this,
you can see her face. It's got her full her account name.
And she's like, I do this at work.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm in sales. It's really wild to me that somebody would, like, even if this is a secret that works, right? Like, what's more important to you, being able to use that as a tool really for the rest of your working life, or to out yourself once for clout and never be able to use that again?
Well, that's unfortunately the generation.
Right? Guys are dumb, though, right? Like, we're stupid because if she's pretty, guys are still going to, you know, be interested.
Regardless. Like I said, I'm not saying it doesn't work at all.
Wouldn't work on me.
Can't
afford it? Nope.
Yeah, what if you actually are broke?
Yeah.
Right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Here we are, last day of the month, which means executive producer of the Roz and Mocha Show, Shem, is back once again to recap the month. He's been doing this, like over 2 years now?
3
years
we're
now.
on year 4 now.
Incredible. Year 4 now. Looking back at some of the headlines, the biggest stories in the news, stuff that happened on the show. Music video was filmed for it, dropping today across all KISS social accounts. So make sure you follow us. Shem, before we play the track, what do you want to say about this one?
It's just another busy month, right? Really busy start to 2025. You had a lot going on, right? You know, locally, but right across the world, and it was this was a fun one to do.
All right, here we go. Looking back at the month of January, featuring our very own Shem, aka Cheesecake, aka Cookie Burger.
There we go.
That's Mufasa.
Massive wildfires continue to burn out of control around Los Angeles, with more high winds forecast into tomorrow.
I call them Governor Trudeau because they should be the 51st state. Really.
Do not forget your humanity, and please have empathy for displaced people, whether they're in the Palisades or Palestine.
Drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is wild.
The Oilers will be without their star Connor McDavid for the next 3 games.
He called her a bully. She said he is a creep. Oh my.
Does anybody know the words to Achy Breaky Heart?
Now Justin Trudeau called it quits when he stepped down.
I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister.
The WWE made their debut on Netflix. It's sick, yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
Zendaya's engaged to Tom Holland. They're engaged. And TikTok
almost gone. Trump inauguration. Could Ryan Gosling be in Star Wars? Those Netflix prices are going up some more. Oh no, 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 no.
Three cheap, a cheap Pete. Chance at 3 consecutive Super Bowl titles.
Fly, Eagles, fly to Super Bowl 59.
And Squid Game 2, it got released this month, yeah. Joy Taylor and Skip Bayless got caught up in some mess, yeah.
Welcome to snowy Florida, the Sunshine State being hit with a historic snowstorm.
Well, Drake dissed LeBron James, what a shame. He's suing his label, Oscar noms, Golden Globes, and Donald Trump wants Canada to be the 51st state. Man, hell no, oh no, oh no, hell no, no, no.
Wow, Shem! You know what? I completely forgot. All of that happened within the first month of 2025.
And we weren't even here for the first week.
That was insane. Shem, thank you. Congratulations,
So good.
bro.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Justin, my man, what's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Not bad, not bad. I have a question, and I want to see everyone's opinion on this.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's say you borrow somebody's car, and there's a quarter tank of gas in it. When you return it, do you fill it up, or do you give it back the way you got the car?
It depends on who it is that I'm borrowing the car from. I would assume it's a good friend of mine.
Because who else is going to lend you a car?
Yeah. For me, because it's someone lending me their car,
Yeah.
I would fill the tank.
Yeah.
As a nice gesture.
What'd you need the car for?
Let's just say, like, if it's snowing outside, and, like, for me, I have, like, a little dinky car, but I need my mom's car because it's good in the snow. So she'll be like,
Wait
all
a
right,
second.
you know what?
Wait a second. Are you talking about a friend's car? Or are you talking about your mom's car?
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No,
It does matter.
If it's your parents' car, then you fill the tank,
matter.
bro.
It does matter.
Why? What'd you do?
Well, no, I've just always thought about this. I kind of give the car back the way I got it, just like I never touched it.
So,
but you did touch it though.
When you gave the car back to your ma, did you fill the tank back to where it was when you got it, or did you fill it like full?
I'll be honest, I fill it the way it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's your mom.
So you got a favor from somebody, right?
Right.
Okay. And then what did you do to thank that person for the favor?
I pretended like I never did it.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds bad now.
Right.
Bro, you
Yeah.
trash. That's your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Really quick, Roz, what would you do?
I'd fill it up.
David Maury, what would you do?
Nothing.
Wow.
More
Shem,
Maury
what
said
would you
about
do?
quarter tank.
Oh, you fill it up.
Yeah.
Maria, what would you do?
Oh, I fill it up.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't even cross my
Justin.
mind. Like, I would just return it with whatever I used gone.
Yes.
Justin.
Yeah.
You better at some point this week take your ma's car for the purpose of just going to the gas station and fill that sucker up and bring it back home.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah. Catherine
great
used
idea.
my truck yesterday.
Yeah.
She had to bring stuff to the dump, and I don't know what she was doing with it. And then I knew how much gas I had, right? And she brought it back, and I was like, hey, how much gas do I have? She's like, oh, you got enough to get there and back to work tomorrow. And I was like, the gas light wasn't on? She's like, nope, gas light wasn't on. And I'm like, cool. This morning I get in the car, start it up, gas light's not on. Reverse out of the driveway, gas light comes on.
Technically, she didn't lie. One extra stop, that gas light would have been on. But yo, Justin, go fill that tank, bro.
Yeah, you got it. Have a good morning, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, we survived the first tariff weekend, y'all.
I know. Well, it doesn't happen till tomorrow officially.
Get your wine off the
Officially.
shelves.
They keep pushing it, right?
So go get your U.S. liquor from any of the liquor stores across the country.
Do you guys have wines that you want to go get?
No.
I have whiskey I want to get, yeah.
Oh, I want wine.
I'm going today.
But yeah, no, it's all apparently happening tomorrow. The tariffs.
Crazy.
And then we're tariffing them back, and it's all tariffs. The whole thing.
Listen, it'll all be fine once we become the 51st state. It'll all be fine, fantastic. USA.
Yeah.
Already got my outfit picked out for that day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
I've got a USA hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a shirt.
Right on.
That is the whole thing. It's like the American flag.
Perfect.
Patriotic.
You're going to look great. You're going to be the first one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. First.
I love my country, guys. Dave and Maury making some cold calls over the tariff weekend as well to our soon-to-be brothers and sisters down south to find out what they think and if they can help us out in the meantime.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Dammit Maury from Canada. Donald Trump just slapped a 25% tariff on us. It's not looking good for us. I'm wondering if I can count on you for support.
Oh, damn, bro.
Hello, who is this?
Hi, I'm Dammit Maury from Canada. Donald Trump just slapped a 25% tariff on us, and it's not looking good. I'm wondering if I can count on you for support, maybe monetary, emotional, even if I need a place to stay. No, even if I need what if I need a place?
Hello.
Do you think we should have been hit with Trump tariffs?
I'm not really for sure. It's all messed up. This world's all messed up. Trump's got things messed up. The whole government's got everything messed up. You don't know what to believe or who to believe anymore.
That's facts.
There's so many people dying and being kidnapped. I'm not just familiar and don't care about all of it anymore.
Now, okay, so I'm a little bit confused, but can you explain what a tariff is?
If I'm not mistaken, a terrorist is where they terrorize the country, taking people against their will and stuff.
Yeah.
And terrorizing the government, if I'm right. I'm not really good at political issues.
Well, because Donald Trump just slapped Canada with a 25% tariff, and it's not looking good.
He shouldn't have done that.
That's the thing. So can we count on you for support?
I'm not into, haven't given any money around because I don't have any money. I'm retired and on oxygen.
And like if I need a place to stay when I'm down there because I can no longer afford a hotel, can I just crash with you?
No, thank you. I'm done. Thank you.
Hello.
I got to ask you this. So Donald Trump just slapped us in Canada with a 25% tariff. It's not looking good for us. Do you think we should have been hit with the Trump tariffs?
If Trump did it, I'm with him. I think that countries around the United States take advantage of the United States.
Oh, wow.
Often. Perhaps you all have too.
But don't you need the products from us too?
We make all the products that you make here. We take them because you're our friends, or so we thought.
Can I just pay you directly and cut out the middleman?
Nope. Middleman's the president. That's who handles it. Best thing you could do is ask to be part of the United States.
Oh, yes.
That way you'll be states.
Yes, you're right, sir.
Hello?
Do you think Donald Trump should have slapped us with the Trump tariffs?
Hell no.
Why's that, ma'am?
I don't like him. I don't like him. Me and my sister don't like him. Nobody don't like him. He's a damn crook, he is.
So it's not looking good for us in Canada. Can we count on you for some support?
Nope, I can't. Only in Kentucky.
No, I mean like maybe emotional support.
Nope, I can't do it. Sorry.
What if I need a place to stay when I go there because I can't afford a hotel anymore?
Oh, no.
Damn. It's not looking good.
Not at all.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, is Not Like Us winning all those Grammys last night? Is that the first time that an intended diss track ever won a Grammy?
Yeah, it's not the first time that it's been nominated for a diss track.
Right.
But yes. Oh, yeah, it sure won.
5 Grammys in all, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know if you saw it, but
we saw everything.
Drake was trending all night, and Kendrick showed up in the quote-unquote Canadian tuxedo with the light blue jean jacket and the light blue jeans with the white T-shirt underneath.
Intended.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's intentional.
You know what's so wild? It's so wild, okay? I know at the Grammys, anytime someone wins a song, you play that song from that artist, right? When they walk up. But to have the song where you call Drake a pedophile being played in that arena, and to have everybody sing, like all the celebrities in there singing, it was the wildest thing to me. Yeah, like listen, the A minor part, like the entire place. Oh my God.
Yeah, it got ugly. I got to play this Babyface clip. Poor Babyface really took it on the chin last night. I mean, he was very gracious about it, but so I'll set this up here. So these two reporters, Leslie Ambriz alongside Krista Faria from Associated Press, they were doing the red carpet and they welcome Babyface up, right? And they refer to him as a legend as they welcome him. And then they start asking him this really thoughtful, heady question. And just as Babyface starts to answer his question, Chapel Roan's people walk Chapel Roan right up behind him. And they start going, oh, Chapel, right as he's about to start answering this question. And then they take Babyface's microphone away and then they give it to Chapel Roan.
Talk to you about just the rise of women in R&B and the way they were really at the forefront. Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B where we're seeing more of a fusion? We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip-hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chapel.
Oh, no. You guys want to do that? Oh, go do that.
So sorry, baby.
Oh, no.
Hello. How's it going,
Oh, no. By the way, Babyface, R&B singer, great songwriter from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. But
2000s. He knows.
Well, he knows that he was her and that one day she will be him. You know what I mean? In that position, right? Like he knew the game. It was, I don't know.
He's also so much more gracious than anybody ever could be.
I've done that to people before on the Grammy red carpet.
You've been the Associated Press?
No, I know. I've done that. I've done that thing where you cut somebody off because somebody bigger's behind them.
Oh no!
Is it more like the producer telling you to do that?
You got people yelling in your ear. You got people on the carpet. If you don't do it now, they're gonna they don't have any concern for Babyface either, right?
No.
It is
like he's written for Usher,
out
TLC, Beyonce.
So here, I want to play you at the end of the show. Krista Faria apologized to Babyface.
First, I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about interrupting Babyface earlier. Chapel Roan had come up, and there was a lot of commotion, as there is on these carpets. But I'm a big Babyface fan, and as are we all. And so I just wanted to say that I really apologize. But thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been great.
Yeah, right. You were getting lit up on social. Your phone battery probably drained.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yesterday was the day that Kendrick Lamar and his team presented their full set list for the Super Bowl halftime show.
God, I did not see this.
To the networks. There's no question he's going to be doing Not Like Us.
Shem, don't sing this part.
I'm
minor. Stop singing, Shem. Maria, stop singing that part.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of good.
It's without question that he's going to be doing this. But with the lawsuit that Drake filed against Universal and the fact that the song cleared, straight up calls Drake a certified pedophile, now the set list is with the lawyers who are then going to go over all of the lyrics, both with the league, the network, and the FCC to figure out what they want to air and to make sure that nobody is sort of defamed in the performance, which would then open them up to a lawsuit. There's not one, but there's two censors actually on game day. There's the NFL, who have the official censor button, and then there is also a 5-second delay from the network as well. Interesting to note, though, at Sunday at the Grammys, when Kendrick won, CBS opted to leave in the A minor part, which is the pedophile part. So it's interesting that the Grammys and CBS opted to leave that part in, and so nobody really knows what the final decision is going to be on how they come down on the lyrics on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yo, if they need, listen, I'm not a Kendrick fan, right?
Yeah.
But we know he's going to perform. If they need someone to do a version of that song, I don't mind flying out to New Orleans and do my version. Hey, Mocha on the beat, ho. Shem slow, please, bro. Look at me, done, no. Man down, call the ambulance. Tell him breathe, bro. Cheesecake, cheesesteak. He needs some sleep, though. Right?
You could.
Right? Or even if they drop the beat and then Kendrick says sometimes you got to pop out and show them.
Yeah.
And then I just jump on the mic and be like, freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god. Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god.
Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god.
Right? Freaky ass Shemmy, he the cheesecake god. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
I don't mind.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Squad's all here. Damn it, Maury, Shem, aka Cheesecake, Maria.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Slow.
Are we all in black or dark?
Oh my God, are we?
Oh, except for me. I'm in all blue today.
Oh, you're in blue today?
I can't
But
see your
every
camera.
single one of you are dressed in black. And Maria been yawning for the past 2 straight minutes. That must be a record for you, girl.
Sorry, yeah, I'm really tired.
What time did you get in last night?
I was home. I was just on the phone.
Oh.
Late.
Oh. What if I put my phone on my pillow and you put your phone on your pillow and we fall asleep together?
Was it one of those?
No.
Oh. How
No.
long were you on the phone for?
What?
What if we watch a Netflix show together?
Oh,
we'll both go
God.
3, 2, 1, hit play.
Is that what you guys did?
No, we did not.
Oh. Was it the same guy from...
No, this is a
Different guy?
Another guy, Maria?
Okay, first of all,
Hey, we celebrate
let's
with
keep-
somebody,
no,
so-
no,
Big up, big up,
oh
big
my
up.
God, okay.
Big up, big up.
First of all, I'll give everybody an update, all right, since we're talking about it. The dude I met at church,
Yeah.
I ended it after like the second date.
Wow.
Okay.
It just wasn't it. Nice guy. And then this other gentleman.
Gentleman caller. Can we call him a gentleman caller?
Sorry?
Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah. Where'd you meet him?
Shem knows.
Okay, I actually also met him at church.
Oh my God, girl.
But I met him, Kate, long story short, I met him a year and a half ago. And then he messaged me the day I met him and I never answered him.
Jesus Christ!
And then all of a sudden, a year later?
Well, because I met him like the same time, like I had broken up with my ex, so I was just
Yeah.
like not in the right space. And then
So-
he had messaged me again.
So when you
and
broke up with the new guy, did you then just sit there and go through your phone at all the people you haven't replied to?
No,
And then you
that's
just
not
find
what
one to
happened.
reply to?
No, that's
Oh,
not what happened.
That's what you just said
No,
happened.
he had this guy, the new guy, had followed me on Instagram again.
Okay.
Oh,
And
again.
I guess to be
Again.
like, hey, I'm here.
Oh, followed, unfollowed, then waited, and then followed again? Yeah.
Anyway, so then
Classic
he
move.
messaged me because I followed him back because I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, right. And then we've been chatting for a few weeks now.
Yeah.
And
A few weeks.
yeah.
That's some crossover, isn't it? No?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Just checking. Timelines.
There was no crossover.
Okay, I'm just checking.
It's on the phone till late. Now, when you say late, what's late?
Yeah.
Like it was like midnight.
Oh, my.
What do you talk about from that late at
I
night?
don't know. We're just
Yeah?
getting to know each other.
Yeah? Oh, where were you when you were talking to him?
In my room.
Yeah? Sitting at the desk or on the bed?
I'm on the bed, but like that's where I sit.
Okay. Where was he sitting?
On his couch.
On his couch?
Yeah.
And you know that why?
Because I could see the back of the couch.
Oh, you FaceTiming.
FaceTime.
That's not talking on the phone.
That's
Hey,
FaceTime.
That's FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Now, when you're FaceTiming in bed, are you sitting up and holding your phone, or are you lying down and holding it above your
No,
face?
I'm sitting up, or sometimes I'll use my phone stand.
Oh, okay.
Use a tripod?
Sometimes.
Wow,
So
interesting.
I can like.
Bro, hands-free.
Technology, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. And then you do like what, like magic and stuff, like sleight of hand for him
What?
to impress him?
No.
Oh.
I just talk.
Oh.
It's chess, not checkers.
So when you
Remember that,
say
Roz.
getting to know,
Yeah.
right? What stage of getting to know are you at?
Well, like.
Are you past like favorite color, favorite movie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're into like what do you wear to bed?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Play the game. Don't let the game play you, player.
Yeah.
Speaking of
I know.
basketball.
I still know the steps. I haven't been in the game in a long time. I still know the
We
steps.
were actually talking about that last night. You were talking about traveling, and I was like, oh, we were talking about pajamas.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It does. You could talk about anything, and it's gonna turn into what do you wear to bed?
Yeah.
Anything.
Again, once again.
It's chess, not
I
checkers.
could do that in 3 moves. You name it. You name a topic. You name it. You could say, hey, what are your thoughts on Syria? 3 questions. You're gonna be like pajamas.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If you're a fan of the show on Netflix, The Recruit, you should be happy to know that season 2 is now available on Netflix. I shot this in the States along with South Korea as well. Noah Centineo. Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
Yep.
He's in the show. And David Morey talked to him. And I need
people love that dude, man.
Your advice on which direction we start. We could because there are 3 really, really good interview clips that I want to play for you guys. So we could start with normal, interesting, or we could start with Maury talking to the guy about his ass.
That one.
Okay. Always with the awkward.
Now, okay, so I'm 1,000% not flirting.
Yeah, okay.
When I ask this question, maybe a little bit.
It's okay if you are. That's fine.
Okay, but in season 2, episode 1, and like 15 minutes in, you're getting changed in a bathroom, and we see your bare ass in the mirror.
I'm cheeked up.
Yeah. So my question to you is this, and I'm actually genuinely curious about this, but when you get to see somebody's bare ass in a mirror, do they put makeup on that? Are they prepping your butt?
Put makeup on that ass?
Like, do they prep your ass?
That's what you're asking. They put moisturizer, like moisturizer. You know, I did it. You know, they moisturize your legs because I guess if you look dry, doesn't look good on camera. You would think that I would have prepared more for, like, I would have worked out and dieted a lot. I didn't.
Squats.
I should have probably. I see the maybe 2 or 3 scenes where I'm either naked or with my shirt off, and I go, really, dude, you could have worked out for it.
Wait, what's the show about? Why is his ass showing? What's the recruit about?
It doesn't matter what the show's about.
Yeah.
You write it in.
Yeah. No,
it could be about dinosaurs. You're going to see his ass.
I guess, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he's like the hot commodity right now.
Yeah.
So
in episode 4, when the T-Rex bent down, we saw a reflection in his eye of your ass. Like, they're going to work it into anything.
Sure. Yeah. Noah, you got to moisturize. Somebody grab
you
me
can't
a vino.
You can't have an ashy ass.
No, you got to do oil and moisturizer.
You hear that, Shem?
Hey, man, I'm not going to show it here.
It's Damn It Maury talking to Noah Centineo.
Noah Centineo, this show, The Recruit, Season 2, absolutely fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, you've been dubbed the Internet's Boyfriend. Quite the title, pretty fantastic.
Sometimes. Yeah.
And you're the go-to love interest. How does a show like The Recruit challenge you beyond just playing the shirtless romantic lead?
Oh, man. That's so good. Well, I am naked in this season, in the second season of The Recruit. So that challenge, I suppose, is the same. I don't know. I enjoy running around and getting punched in the face, I guess, or acting like I get punched in the face. Jumping off of things. I like the fight choreo. It's all challenging, but it's all fun. It's like, I feel like this is actually like way more close to fun for me than playing a romantic.
Like, how could you not have fun in a action adventure type show?
There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it in this season.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch it already?
Yeah, I'm on episode 4.
Yeah.
Oh, how many episodes are there?
I believe there's 10.
This is The Recruit, by the way, season 2 on Netflix.
I heard you got the chance to visit the actual CIA to prep for The Recruit Season 2. You got to tell me what it was like to be inside the CIA.
It's intimidating. We got to shoot all through the CIA. All of the background actors are also, like, they work at the CIA because they didn't want to have to clear civilians, right, to go into the CIA to Langley. So that's a cool little thing. They have a store in the CIA with just merch, and plates and cups and glassware and stationery, pens, folders. It's like they have a secret CIA shop that you can do your holiday shopping at. It's insane.
Was there parts of the CIA where they're like, you can't go into that door, you can't go over there?
Yeah, absolutely. We sat with them before we shot the second season of the show. We sat with 6 analysts and 6 attorneys. And we'd be like, hey, so what's going on here in this section of the world with this? And they'd be like, we're not prepared to speak to that at this time.
Oh, damn.
Like, we got that answer more than any other answer, And it was cool. It was radical.
That's actually
Bro, I love that. That to me is a perfect day.
Also, the CIA having a store with all your logos all over it?
Yeah, would you like to visit the gift shop? Absolutely.
Narking on yourself? Anyway, The Recruit, season 2 on Netflix now.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Super Bowl this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Went through my
menu
with Rox yesterday.
Okay.
Just classics. We're doing classics. We're doing
nachos. Ribs, wings, fries.
No. We're doing sliders, wings, chili, nachos.
Okay. Beef or chicken nachos? Or a mix?
Probably chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, probably chicken. She prefers chicken nachos.
Okay.
Spinach artichoke chips.
No.
You can't even say the word, man.
No. Spinach artichoke.
I don't know what that is.
Sips. No. So we went over the menu last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm happy about that. I got it all set.
Meal like that, right?
Yes.
And it's you and Rox. And obviously your wife Catherine is there.
She's
but you're
not gonna eat it.
No, I know, but your Catherine. Your wife Catherine eats different stuff. So what kind of stuff would you prepare for her? Because she obviously wants to be included in the big celebration. So what does she eat?
She can eat the wings.
Okay.
Right? Because I bake them. Right?
Okay,
I won't deep fry them this time. I'll bake them, which is fine. So she can eat the wings. She can eat like corn chips, no problem. She likes those things, so she'll just like have a pile of those. She steals them off my plate all the time. Like if I make nachos for myself, right? So I make nachos, I bring it to the table, I put it down, right? I like to eat on the couch watching a show, so it's all set up. Catherine sits right beside me, so I put my nachos on the couch. And I'm talking when I make nachos, I do a light dusting of cheese on the bottom, just on the parchment paper, right? Then I do layer 1, chicken, little bit of cheese, layer 2, chicken, little bit of cheese, jalapeno, green onion, whatever else, right? And it's beautiful. And then I put like a crema on top of it when I'm done. It looks beautiful, right? So I put it down on the table. Boom, goes on the table. Her hand reaches in, and what she starts doing is rooting around my nachos, looking for ones that don't have anything on them.
So she starts deconstructing?
She starts flipping, poking, grabbing, and if she finds one that has cheese on it, she picks it off and throws it back on my plate.
Why didn't she just get her own bag of tortillas?
Because she likes them when they're warm.
The bake 'em.
Right? She's not going to bake a handful of chips.
Why don't you make a separate one for her that's a little bit like just a smaller mountain?
Because who wants to do that?
Then she's not deconstructing your piece of art.
Listen, you get to a point where that stuff's just fine, right?
Yeah.
Like it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm like, you just do your thing, throw it on the side. And then if I'm having wings, right? I always have my wings on a plate and then I bring a little dish for the bones, right? And I will destroy the wing, bone goes in the bowl.
Yeah.
Catherine will reach over, grab a wing off my plate, eat it beside me. The bone goes back on the wing plate.
On a plate that she just took it from.
Yeah.
That's in front of you.
And then I have to take the bone and put it in the bone bowl.
No.
Okay?
Wow.
Yep.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. I can see the dilemma.
This is why I don't like to share.
Well, for better or worse.
This is why I eat at 9 o'clock when they've all fed.
Or you can like plexiglass.
I know. I have to go back to COVID standards when I have wings and nachos in my house.
Plexiglass?
Yes.
Boots?
Yes. My bank just got rid of those. I went in the other day and I was like yelling at her, right?
It looks weird.
It looks weird. I was still yelling because they had a tiny little hole in the bottom, right? And because you had to yell before to get to the plexiglass, and I'm still used to yelling at the bank.
Yeah.
I'm the guy yelling at the counter now. She's like, whoa, settle down, sir.
I said 1 million in cash, lady.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Travis Kelce. Everybody was asking Travis Kelce whether he's going to propose to Taylor Swift after the Super Bowl. I guess everybody's just assuming they are going to win. But here is Travis Kelce talking about matching sort of Taylor's level of energy and work ethic when it comes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I better hold up my end of the bargain, right? I mean, if she's out here being the superstar she is and never taking no for an answer and always working her tail off, I better match that energy for sure. I think we're both, we love to manifest things for sure, and you can't say it's not real because we're here, right? So whatever she was doing, I'm sure it helped, and it definitely, for me not being able to be here supporting her during those weeks, it made me feel like I was there. So
this couple, they're so used to winning since they've been a couple, right? What is she going to do? Like, what's it going to be like, do you think, on the field if they lose?
She won't be on the field.
You don't think so?
No,
you don't think she'll come down and like give him a hug and stuff like that?
No way.
No, huh?
No. She'll stay right out of the public eye for that.
Yeah.
But if they win,
yeah,
she's gonna be all over it, man.
Think she'll dump him?
If they win?
No, if they lose.
No. Why? Because she doesn't date losers?
To be honest, I don't think he should be proposing either way that day.
Yeah, I think that's too obvious.
But like, how does she handle that, right? She doesn't take loss in her life. There's no loss.
Is she going to break up with him because he loses?
So you're playing for the relationship?
No, I'm not going to say she's going to break up with him, but I'm just saying, like, have you ever had this see, like, she doesn't lose? There's no losing when you're Taylor's like, there's no losing
you know how much
in that
pressure
world.
Well, then she better win.
Are you worried about whether or not she dates a loser?
I bet you he's worried about it. Right now, Maury agrees with me. Yeah. Right now, that couple does nothing but win, right? They have had a year and a half of the most incredible year and a half that an artist and an athlete could possibly have, right? Yeah. What do you do when you throw loss into that mix?
Guarantee there's going to be a camera pointed right at the private box at the end of the game.
Yes, because you know him when he wins, right? He's singing. He's doing the whole thing. Like, what is he? You saw what he was like. Remember last year, him and the coach, when there was one tense moment?
Oh, yeah. He's like yelling at the coach.
Yelling at the coach?
Yeah, you're right. Andy Reid. Oh, my gosh.
What's it going to be like if he loses?
Well,
he'll be sad.
He'll be sad. I think she'll come more like in the locker room area where they walk usually.
Hell no.
She'll give him a hug, and you'll see them walking out holding hands and his head down.
What, she'll text you saying she's going to text him and be like, yo, I'm heading home. We'll talk about this later?
She's going to head straight to the airport.
No way.
You won't see her at all.
But then that would just mean she's a bad girlfriend. You wouldn't do that.
No. It's just she's never had to deal with law. Like, when do you lose? She doesn't lose. She's got to like process this. Right?
Why are you writing this story? What's the
I think it would be awesome.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Devin, it's your boyfriend's Roz and Mocha.
What?
You sound like you just hopped out of bed.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, Devin, you are the female version of Roz with your laugh.
Oh my goodness.
You probably want to know how we got your number and why we're calling you.
Yes.
Your friend Alice sent us a nice note.
Oh my God.
Before I read to you what Alice wrote, how long have you and Alice been friends for?
9-10 years.
Oh, okay. How'd you guys meet?
Through one of my other really good friends, Sophie.
Oh, okay. And then you guys like clicked right away?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did. We bond all the time over the Roz and Mocha Show, text each other, voice note each other about what we've heard.
Aw. Well, here's what Alice wrote to us. First off, I have to say I'm a big fan of the show. I love the podcasts. You guys get me through long drives, sad times, breakups, commutes to work, painting my baby's nursery, everything. Thank God for your podcast. Anyways, this message isn't for me. This is for my friend Devin. She's getting married on the weekend. She absolutely loves you guys. We both talk about the show all the time and would love it if you could surprise her for her upcoming nuptials to her soon-to-be hubby, Greg. I know it would mean the world. Thanks again. Love you, from Alice. So first of all, Devin, congratulations!
Thank you.
You excited? You nervous? What's going through your mind right now as we go into your wedding weekend?
Oh my God, I'm very nervous. Very nervous. It's a big wedding.
Because it's not going to work out, or nervous because there's like a lot going on?
Nervous. There's a lot going on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
What kind of wedding are we talking here? Big wedding, small wedding? How many people?
Yes, a big wedding. 270 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now, when you and your fiance Greg were planning out who to invite, did you guys have any...
Don't include Greg in the planning.
Disagreements?
Thank you, Ross. Thank you for calling a spade.
Devin, when you were planning the guest list, did you present any names to Greg? Okay, you know what? Let me just backtrack here. Did Greg even care about who's at the wedding?
Ish.
Okay. So never mind. Bypass my question. What are you nervous about? You said you're nervous for this weekend. What are you nervous about?
Well, being the center of attention, I guess. Everyone's staring at me. I have to do a speech.
Have you written your vows yet?
Yes.
You have? Wow. Has Greg?
Yes. But I kind of resort to trying to be funny when I'm in an awkward situation, which then makes it seem like it's not.
Like you're not serious about it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am serious about it, but you just default to that.
Sure. But Greg gets that. He understands.
Yeah. Yeah.
You resort to being funny, like you do something funny, or like you tell a joke, or like what do you do?
Like kind of make fun of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that maybe.
Is Greg, is he there right now?
Well, he was sleeping. He was like, who are you talking to?
Oh, okay. Because I kind of wanted to know what one of the lines you have about Greg, like what are the things that you're making fun of him? I mean, if you don't want to spoil it, totally understandable.
No, now you're just like testing my ability to have remembered what I wrote.
No.
Well, I'll just say that in general, he's a big Detroit Lions football fan, and they continue to let him down because they lose their games all the time, as they lost. So there's lots of jokes about, cheering for the underdog team all the time.
Right. Yeah, you could also do a joke about how he has no problem loving a loser.
Oh, wow.
If you want to be self-deprecating.
Damn, Ross.
That's actually good. I kind of like that.
If he's a Lions fan, you got a lot of play in that marriage. You can do some awful things to that man before you even get close to what the Lions have done.
Oh my God. Okay. I like that.
All right, Devin, all the best to you and Greg this weekend. Thank you for your support over the years of the Roz and Mocha Show. Really quick, two things. Do you have any questions for the show, for anyone on the show, anything about the show, anything about, I don't know if you listened to the 6-part docuseries, the history of Roz and Mocha. Do you have any questions?
Is Shem there? Is he going to give me a shout out? Because I do love Shem.
Shem's here.
Hi, Devin.
Hi.
Congratulations and good luck on the nuptials this weekend. Very happy for you.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yes, it should be the Roz and Mocha and Shem show.
No.
I knew You're going to get me in trouble, Devin. They're going to roast me for the next year.
No, thank you.
Also, you see how her voice changed when Shem appeared on the call?
All right. Now, here we go. The hate begins. Jesus.
No, it's not hate.
Devin, one final question before we let you go. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz!
Cool.
Congratulations, Devin! Love you, girl.
Best surprise and best wake up ever.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Margaret, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Good morning.
So excited to talk to you today, Margaret.
Margaret, when and where does your hell of a story take place?
When did it take place? It took place July 20th, 1968.
Oh, wow. Okay, what happened July 20th, 1968, Margaret?
My husband and I were married.
Oh, congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, married in a small town in Enderby in the Okanagan Valley.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It's north of Vernon, in the Okanagan Valley.
Okay, so what made this wedding special, aside from the fact that it was your one true love and you guys getting it done? But what's the story here?
Well, the story is 56 and a half years later, I get a text from my girlfriend who was a bridesmaid at the wedding.
Yeah.
And who still lives in Enderby, saying that, asking me if I have my original wedding pictures. And I said to her, Sandy, no, I don't. Fortunately, we could never afford to go pick them up.
Okay, so hold on here. So when you got married in 1968, you guys didn't have a lot of money, and you hired a wedding photographer, and then when it came time to going to pick up your pictures from your wedding, you never picked them up because you couldn't afford to pick them up?
That's right. And we never stayed in Enderby. We moved to Vancouver.
Gotcha. And so what was that like for you guys to not have your wedding pictures?
Well, we had a few that were taken by the camera. We had, I think, 2 of them. And, but, in that day and age, pictures weren't a big thing.
Were you busted up or a little heartbroken at the time that it came down to, money, and that was the reason why you couldn't get those memories?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I thought about it for the next couple of years, but, unfortunately, circumstances was still the same. We didn't have the money, and when I finally did, I couldn't track down the photographer.
Okay, so your friend, your bridesmaid from your wedding back in 1968, asked for the photos from the wedding day. Was there a particular reason, or she was just curious? She just wanted to see them?
Well, my friend is the president of the museum in Enderby.
Okay.
Okay.
And she works 2 or 3 days a week there. And they, in a small museum in Armstrong, which is not too far from Enderby, they had come across this envelope of pictures, which said Sharman Towers wedding, July 20th, 1968, and had W.E. Saby on it.
Right.
So this girl in Armstrong was looking at these pictures, and she recognized my girlfriend, Sandy, who was one of the bridesmaids in the pictures. So the pictures ended up in the museum in Enderby.
What?
And Sandy opens this picture, and that's when she texted me to say she had 3 of my pictures.
Oh, my God.
From our wedding in this envelope. Yes. Oh, my God, it's right. And so she immediately texted them to me, and I immediately cried when I saw them. It was very emotional seeing them, very emotional.
And what about your husband? Did you show them to him?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was right there with me, giving me some hugs.
Oh, that's amazing. So how many photos in total ended up at the museum?
3.
3. And so do you have them now?
Yes.
You do?
So the museum didn't ask to like hang on to them for any reason?
No, they have the originals. Sandy got me some copies.
Wow.
But she's going to try and get me the originals because she's thinking that they probably won't hang on to them. So I'm not going to get these ones framed until I know if I can get the originals. But they're good. They're black and whites.
Yeah.
So
but they're good.
You've been married 56 years now, and you just saw your wedding pictures for the very first time. How long into your marriage did you have to come to terms with letting go of those pictures? Do you know what I mean? Of realizing that you'll never get them.
I think in the 80s when I finally could not track this gentleman down, and I have learned since that he was a wedding photographer in the 60s and 70s and did pass away in 1983.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you tried to go looking for your pictures.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I did. We would go back to our hometown in Enderby for visits in the summer, and I did try and find this photographer who was in this small town next to Enderby. So, but
Margaret Sharman. So in 1968, you got married, couldn't afford to pick up your wedding pictures. And 56 years later, you get a phone call being like, "Hey, I found your pictures."
I know.
And now they're back with you guys, and that is just an incredible story, Margaret. Holy!
Well, don't you think it's a miracle?
I mean, it's got to be close, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I love it.
So.
Absolutely love it. Love your hell of a story. That was wonderful, Margaret. Thank you.
Oh, okay then.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So I guess Kanye is it his wife still? I thought they were getting a divorce. What happened with that? I don't know those 2 kids.
Still married.
I don't know if you saw what his maybe wife Bianca Censori wore on the red carpet at the Grammys last night.
Jacket.
Yeah.
It was it's interesting because at first I thought she was just full on bare ass naked, right? But then it was like some sort of dress because you could see the dress line on her thighs. Like it was something.
It was mesh.
Barely mesh. It was like mesh, but one hole.
Yeah.
Right? It was like 2 threads and one at the bottom. So she wore that.
I wonder who the designer is.
I have no idea. God, apparently.
Easy brand.
And then the story was that they got kicked out. But I guess because she was nude.
No, they weren't invited.
They were invited. And I guess they didn't actually get kicked out because they were seen like they just dipped. They did the red carpet and then just apparently got back in their car and left.
I just went home?
Right? And I guess they just went home. Or I don't know. They went somewhere. But apparently that they're coming out and saying that, no, they were not actually kicked out and that he left on his own volition and that nobody was involved and nobody even complained.
Why would they?
I don't know.
It's fashion, right?
Yeah.
What do I know about fashion?
That's the kind of thing where, God, it's one of those situations. Right? That's the kind of thing of where, like, you're there with your wife, right? Something like this happens, and she looks at you and goes, oh, God, tell somebody about that.
Yeah.
And you're like,
But it's Kanye. It's different. You know he's going to tell. He's going to run up and tell everybody.
No, I mean, for you to complain.
Yeah, that's
and then
what I'm
it's
saying,
up to you. Nobody's going to complain.
Kanye would complain.
No, he wouldn't.
Absolutely would.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
He would tell us all that we don't understand high fashion and that we're
but what if you were what if you were there with your wife and your wife didn't like it and she said, go complain?
Well, I'm complaining.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure you are, please.
Please.
Complaining.
Otherwise, it's going to ruin. Otherwise,
the biggest thing.
You're wearing a big cap on your head.
Otherwise, yeah, that's a bad night for you if you don't complain, I guess, eh?
Right?
Yeah, that's tough. But no, apparently they didn't get kicked out. I don't know what happened, but geez, God, it takes a lot of
he didn't go crazy like on Twitter after, like
no,
he does, or on Instagram.
I don't think did he say anything, Maury?
Yeah. About other things,
but not that though,
not
right?
That,
no, because it's normal.
But it is normal
It's
for
normal.
them, for her and them.
Yeah.
She's always dressed up.
Not that though. This is next level.
This is the
You know what
most
though?
extreme.
That's a different level of confidence for
They
you to do
almost got
that.
kicked out of France.
Yeah, I know.
A country.
Yeah.
Well,
Almost
wasn't that
kicked
because
her
they were
out.
doing the fun stuff on the
No.
No.
It was their
That was
outfits.
Her outfits. But this was like, this was the most extreme she has ever gone.
This may be the most extreme that anybody's ever gone. She was fully nude.
But I mean, you gotta have
on
a
the red
different
carpet.
level of confidence to walk around like
You
that.
do.
So good for her, I guess.
You do, right? Or like somewhat sort of wild mind control stuff that's going on there.
Also
I
that.
don't know.
Also that. But I mean,
You know.
she looked great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but no, they didn't get their asses kicked out. They just showed up, did the picture. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
What a
That-
gift.
That jacket came off. Shem was like,
Jesus Christ. I know. Watching that with your woman, you got to be like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to sit there like,
Ew, who would do that?
Your girl's
Babe.
looking at you like, yeah, can you believe that?
And then you got to do the babe. You would never do that, right? You know what I mean? Like you got to show that you're not interested in it at all, right? There's so many millions of guys last night watching the awards with their girl. Ew.
Gross.
Gross. Oh,
Right?
babe. No, I'm not into that at all.
Yeah, took the jacket off. You're like,
This place is way too cold. You need a jacket.
Come on, girl.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Seeker app.